Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm just learning how to do this. I got to get Instagram going. Okay, they're perfect. Okay, I'm just learning how to do this particular um program, app. I don't know what you want to call it. However, learning as you go, and I just need I need this, not that. I need this. I kind of got behind on what I was accomplishing this afternoon. That's okay. I am here. I am here to talk about four steps, four steps that are needed to generate an income. Four things that, and in this order. Hello, everybody. Hello. So I am on Facebook, I am on YouTube, and I am on Instagram, all at the same time. So welcome everybody. So in case you're new to my world, I am a spiritual guide Cheryl. I am a spiritual medium, and I am a mediumship mentor. So what does that mean? Can't post comments to some destinations. Okay, I'm just learning this new platform thing. Um, what does that mean? That means I have the gift and the ability to connect and communicate with spirit, giving spirit a voice, as well as I work with and support ladies who are struggling with their abilities to help them to become confident mediums and successful business owners. All right. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Carrie. Hello. How's it going? What's up? All right, Instagram, what's happening over here? All right, so there's four steps that I would like to talk to you about today that's going to help you to be an amazing business owner, to generate income. This is going to be amazing today. So there's four steps. So let's jump right in. I'm going to get out my clipboard because I need to write this down to show you and explain it instead of trying to talk to you to get you to understand what it is I am trying to portray here. Okay, so the business phases. When we're in business, we have business phases. And these phases are super important in this order because without these phases, you don't have a business, you have a hobby. And even then, it's just more of an interest with some people. It just depends on where you're at with your abilities, with everything else. So the first thing you need is a business phase. Oh dear, somebody was hacked and they just told me about that. Okay, that sucks. That sucks. So the first thing you need, so business phases. Business phases. Okay, so the first one, and in this order is number one, revenue. Revenue. Without revenue, which of course is money, you're generating an income. Without revenue, you have a hobby. It's a hobby, and I'm showing Instagram here. You have a hobby. Hello, everybody. Come on in. And if you have a hobby, this means you were doing the work, working your passion, working your path, using your abilities, using your gift, but you're not generating an income. Now, isn't the whole idea as a medium to start seeing paying clients by building a business? And without the revenue, you're going to have to, you got to pay the bills. You're not exempt from paying the bills. You're not exempt. You don't get everything for free. Unfortunately, nobody does. We all have to pay the bills. We all have to pay the mortgage, get groceries, put them on the groceries on our table. So without the revenue, you'd have to go get a job. So who wants to work a job and then come home and have um, mediumship readings with paying clients because you have to go get a job because you aren't bringing in the revenue. You have a hobby, not a business, right? And I can hear some of you right now. I can hear you. Cheryl, this is a gift, and I don't want to do this for the money. I only want to do this to help heal people. And I want to do this because I want to help people. I don't need the money. I don't want the money. I'm too uncomfortable taking the money. But let me tell you, money is what's going to pay the bills. Money is going to buy groceries. Money is going to buy Christmas presents. And like I mentioned, without the revenue, without bringing in some money to be able to pay the bills, buy the Christmas presents, pay the mortgage, you're going to have to go get a job and then be exhausted trying to work as a medium and with whatever job you've got going on, whatever 9 to 5 you got going on. And let me tell you, there isn't a healer alive. Doctors, nurses, therapists, counselors, anything you can think of in the healing industry that doesn't charge for their services. Why are we any different? Why do we, as in probably you, I'm not pointing fingers, but I literally am. Why do we feel that we have to give away our services? Why do we have to give it away? Because do you know how many people I talked to just yesterday, as a matter of fact, just yesterday? I had a message come in that said, "Hey, lady, you know what? I'm not doing this for the money. Never will. And you know what? It's all about the healing." Correct. Correct. It's about the healing. But do you want to eat? Do you want to eat? Do you want to pay the bills? Or do you want to be exhausted having to work a job and then trying to get yourself seen and marketing and sales, which are completely different, to be honest with you? Do you want to do all of that and then do the mediumship reading? You're going to exhaust yourself. And if you're only in it for the hobby, you don't want to charge, you only want to just help people and help everybody, you're in the wrong room. You're in the wrong room. So can I get some yeses here? You want to charge, you're looking to charge, you don't know how much to charge, you don't know where to start, you don't know how to begin doing all that. Am I in the right room here? Is my mic on? Is my mic on? I need some information here, people. What is it that you're struggling with to charge for your sessions? And like I've mentioned, having a job to have to go to because you're not generating income in your business instead of to hobby, that's going to have you exhausted and burnt out. Yes, we're healers, but we're far from the only healers on this planet. And we are literally, a lot of us literally have the mindset of, nope, can't charge. Well, how come doctors, nurses, counselors, therapists, all healers, not only do they charge, but they charge what's called doctor money, right? If you say to somebody, oh yeah, they make doctor money, what is it that means? That means they have the nice house, the nice car, they're going on trips, they've got the nice everything brand new, like their kids have all the latest iPhones. And so why do we put ourselves in that position of having to exhaust ourselves by giving free stuff? Shannon says, how do you generate the clientele? Well, that is a very good question. How are you generating clientele right now, Shannon? Because I need to know where you're at. I need to know what you've done, and I need to know where you're going to be able to help you. So what have you done so far? So revenue is that important. Without the revenue, you got nothing. Without the revenue, you need to go find a job and work your business on the side. If that's something that you would like to do, perfect, but we're in the wrong room for that. So if that's what you want, you're in the wrong room. Wrong room. Okay, the second phase is impact. Now this is what we're talking about. Instagram, take a look at that. This is what we are talking about. So you've got the revenue coming in, you got the money coming in. Now you can make the impact. Now you can head off, do those amazing readings. Now is the time for the healing. Now is the time to help people with the closure or lifting the guilt and the burdens associated with the departure of a loved one. Now we can do that impact or make that impact. We can help the client through that and with that healing. This is the impact that we are now able to do. We got money coming in. Bills are being paid. Christmas is going under the tree. This is amazing. Now we got the impact of the healing, the impact of the helping. Now the third one is freedom. If I can spell that so you can see it. The freedom. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Freedom. Now, what the hell does freedom mean exactly? Freedom means that we have the ability that if we would like to go on a trip, we can go on a trip. Freedom means that you're able to help clients. Freedom means that you're able to help you help clients. And if anybody doesn't understand that, I would like you to ask about that because that is huge. The freedom to be able to work a business, the freedom to be able to help your clients. And I hear this kind of often, I guess not real often, but I hear this. People would like to have courses and would like to have be able to teach mediumship as well. But do you know what? They want to be able to do that where people just come in, click something. When they wake up in the morning, they've got all these people that have purchased their courses. They've made money overnight. So when they wake up in the morning, there it is. They got people that have purchased their courses, ready to rock and roll and enroll in these programs. But you want to know what? First of all, you have to learn. If you want to generate money in your sleep, you have to learn how to generate money while you're awake first and foremost. You can get there, 100% you can get there. But first of all, you need to learn how to do it while you're awake. If you've got a course because you want to teach, that's amazing. If you are strictly all about the mediumship readings, and that includes sessions, services, group readings, whatever that looks like, that's amazing as well. But if you're a medium that would like to teach and has a program or a course to do that, first you need to learn how to generate the sales while you're awake so that you can learn how to do, or so you can do it while you're asleep. So the freedom of being able to wake up in the morning and having sales, or even having people click your link and book in a reading with you, like all of that can happen while you're asleep, but you have to learn how to do it while you're awake first. It doesn't just magically happen, but that freedom can come when you make that impact. The freedom will come with that. And last but not least is legacy. Legacy. So now what the hell does that mean, Cheryl? Legacy means when you have generated the revenue, you've made the impact, you've created the freedom, and now when you're done being a medium, years and years and years down the road, of course, what have you left for somebody to pick up the pace, pick up the pieces, and move forward? Even though you're not there, you're going to need somebody to help you. You're going to need maybe a VA or something to that magnitude to be able to help you with that legacy, because you're not going to be a medium forever, right? Like you're going to be a medium for many years, and you might even be teaching some courses for many, many years. But at the end of all that, you're going to want to retire. You're going to want to go do something else. You're going to change in a different direction at some point. And what kind of legacy are you leaving behind? What kind of legacy do you want somebody to pick up and move on? That something that you started, and leave that your legacy behind of having to help people. So you got the revenue, the impact, the freedom, and the legacy. The 4 business phases of a medium who is wanting to see paying clients, who is wanting to build a business, and who is ready to rock and roll and bringing in and generating an income. Now, I know a lot of us mediums are healers, and we're all, I shouldn't say all, but good 95% of us are also empaths. And empaths struggle with the people pleasing and struggle with being so uncomfortable asking for an income or, pardon me, payment, as I'm tickling my throat there, asking for payment. There are ways that you can get your clients to pay you and book in long before you ever see them. Long before you ever see them. So that takes away the uncomfortableness of $150, please. And do you do it before you do the reading, or do you ask after you do the reading? Like, what happens? And I also know that a lot of empaths struggle when somebody messages them and says, "Oh my God, my brother just died. My husband just died. My so and so just died, and I'm struggling and I need help, but I just don't have the money. I don't have the money to pay you. I have nothing to pay you, but I really, really, really need a reading. I really need this from you right now." And a lot of empaths cave and they say, "Okay, what's 30 minutes? What's an hour of my time? Let's do it. Let's do this reading." But can I tell you an alternative way to deal with that? Are you guys ready for that? Are you interested to know the alternative? If so, oh, Facebook user. Facebook user, what is your name? Facebook user, your name, please. All I see is the Facebook user, but I see a yup, which is amazing. Thank you for that response and that feedback. Can I get your name, feedback, Facebook user? Can I get that, please? So I know what to call you instead of Facebook user. So if you're interested in the alternative to somebody who messages you and just gives you the great big, I call it the sad story. Karen, thank you. Thank you, Karen. I call it the sad song and dance. Now, in reality, I mean, okay, yeah, some people might really be struggling and some people might really have no cash to be able to pay you. I mean, yes, it is a possible thing. It is a possible thing. However, let me tell you an alternative way to deal with that. You get a message. "Oh, Cheryl, oh my God, I need you. I can't pay you. Well, the alternative response to that is, and this is by messenger or DMing, you then reply back with, "I'm so sorry to hear of your loss. Send. Here is the link to my scheduling calendar where you can pay for your session or your reading, whatever you prefer to call it. Click, or not click, send." You don't want to click. Oh, you could click, but anyways, send. I still have only ever read for myself, so I am new. Ooh, is that still Karen? Is that still Karen? You've only ever read for yourself. I love it. I love it. I love it. And if you're new, I have some amazing resources in my group, Mediumship Support and Spiritual Business Building, in the guide section. Check it out. Check it out. So, if you have somebody coming at you, sob stories, the sob sad song, "Oh my God, I can't pay you. I can't pay you. I can't pay you." Okay, sorry for your loss. Send. No, that's not me. Oh, okay. All right. Nikki, thank you. I have Facebook user. It could just be this platform. I'm not 100% sure. But all I'm seeing is Facebook user. So if you do say Facebook user, please tell me your name so I can call you your name. So the second message is, here's the link. Click the link to schedule yourself in, and I will see you at your reading. Send. It's easy peasy. Now, if you're saying to me, "Cheryl, what if they don't have any money?" Okay, yeah, if they don't have any money, then they have to go find somebody else, first of all. Second of all, are you offering group readings where they can pay less? Is it possible that you can give them a discount this time, but they have to pay in full next time, which I do not use very often, but at times I have. Okay, so if you pay for this one, or if I give you this one, but you have to pay in full the next one, I have done that on occasion. Or, okay, you can have this one for free, but then you bring me, like before the reading happens, you bring me clients. So you bring in your neighbor, you bring in your whoever, and they have to come in and they have to pay full price for the reading. Once they've paid, I will give you that free reading. That's also another alternative. Another one is, have you ever driven past? I'm in Canada. So we have Olive Garden here. I think it's in the States as well. But have you ever driven past the big chain restaurants, bars, shopping centers like Walmart, Costco, all of those? You know what I'm talking about? Say yes if you understand what I'm talking about. Now, have you ever driven past them, any of them at any point, day or night? And have you ever noticed the lineup, the cars parked in the parking lot waiting to get in, waiting to shop, waiting to eat? We go to Olive Garden, which is about an hour and a half from where I live. So we travel 3 hours there and back. And we have to phone in as we leave home and say, I'll be there, put me on the list. I can phone in and they can put me on the list, on the waiting list. So by the time I get there, we can just walk in. But you should see the people sitting there waiting. It is jam packed, plugged full. So is Costco. So is Walmart. So is any of the big chains. You think that everybody is broke and walking around like they have no money. You go to any restaurant, any bar, and any shopping center, and people are dropping money by the hundreds, even the thousands. And you don't think a healing is worth $150 when they just went and dropped $1,000 on a phone that they didn't need, or went and dropped $1,500 on a TV that they didn't need. They just wanted it because it's the newest, latest, wonderful thing. So I want you to just really think about what's going on in here, because that would be something of a mindset work where you're feeling like, okay, people can't afford it. Nobody has the money. I have to lower my rates, or I have to do it for free in general because people are so broke, so destitute out here. That's not a thing. There's a lot of business out there for a lot of mediums. There's lots of business. There is billions and billions of people on this planet worldwide. We're talking billions with a B. Okay. There's a lot of business out there. And the spiritual industry, we're talking $9.2 billion industry. So you'll never convince me ever in a million billion years that people are broke, that people can't afford this, because I can promise you they do. And I can promise you that they are paying for the counselors and the therapists they need. Isn't a mediumship reading right up there with therapy and counseling? I mean, don't get me wrong. It has its places, 100%. But isn't mediumship right up there? And people drop hundreds to thousands getting therapy, getting counseling. Mediumship is just as important. Mediumship is just as important. So before you say, oh my God, no one's going to pay me this, I want you to do some mindset work. If you say, oh my God, there's no way. I got messages coming in, people are so broke. I want you to remember last time that you were at Costco or Walmart. Remember how flippin' busy it was, and the money that's going through Walmart. Walmart is a multi-billion dollar company. Billion. People drop hundreds. Don't even think about it. So I want you to remember that no, you're getting the sob story. And as empaths, our heart goes out and then we offer it for free. There's ways around it, but the first one being they have to pay for it. Just like they have to pay for their groceries, just like they have to pay for the hair appointment, just like they have to pay to go and see a counselor, just like they have to pay to go to Costco, even to Walmart. They all got to pay. You don't just go in there and go, oh my God, I'm sorry, I don't have the money, but I really need this. Can I get this, please? They're going to kick your ass out the door. And maybe even call the cops. They're not going to just hand it to you because you walked in there in tears and said, I can't pay for this. Hell no. Hell no. Okay, so I'm hoping that I have got a few of you to understand that money is energy. Money is nothing to be afraid of. I want you to treat money like you're going to treat your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Money goes in the wallet, denomination-wise, so 5s, 10s, 20s, and so forth, not crumpled up at the bottom of your purse, not crumpled up in a pocket. You're going to treat it with respect. And you're going to say, every time you spend money, thank you, universe. And I would like to have this tripled back. So if you go out and spend $5 and you want it tripled back, you're going to expect a $15 return back. I want you to do that. All right, guys, I have taken up enough of your time, and I'm really hoping that this has helped teach a few people along the way today. So I'm going to hiccup. Oh, excuse me. There it was. Yeah, I felt it coming. All right. So I'm sending so much love, and do not forget to block your calendars every Wednesday. We're going to go live at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 5 p.m. Eastern. Block your calendars. Can't wait to see you for next week. Sending so much love and we will see you next week. Bye bye.